My name is Dennis Vacco. I was appointed by President Ronald Reagan as the United States Attorney for the Western District of New York. I was also elected and served as the Attorney General of New York State. Today, I lead the Government Investigations Practice Group at the law firm of Lippis Mathias. As Attorney General, I was responsible for protecting the rights of consumers, and we routinely prosecuted cases based on the corruption and fraud related to the distressed debt and collection industries. Now I am honored to serve on the board of directors of Transparency Registry because I believe that Transparency Registry is the ultimate form of protection for consumers, debt originators, and all other industry participants. Our global debt registry, built on blockchain technology, will create the transparency and accountability necessary to protect consumers from illegal debt and collection activities, while at the same time ensuring confidentiality of all debt-related transactions. Transparency Registry will become the most reliable safeguard for consumers, lenders, investors, and servicers in the distressed debt industry, protecting each of them from unscrupulous bad actors. We at Transparency Registry look forward to protecting your interests.
Did you know 80% of American consumers have outstanding debt? And 33% of these consumers have debts and collections. All of this equals more than $750 billion in overdue debt. But the real problem is that it's nearly impossible for consumers to know to whom they owe money. When a consumer fails to pay a debt, the bank will charge off the loan and sell it to a debt buyer. This debt buyer will place the debt with a collection agency, which will then attempt to collect the distressed debt. Whatever cannot be collected will then be sold to another debt buyer. But the illegal debt sellers will then sell this debt to multiple different buyers, who will each place the debt with different collection agencies. The consumer is then called by multiple collectors, none of whom communicate with each other, meaning the consumer can never know to whom or how much they owe. This cycle of debts being bought and sold multiple times, often illegally, happens all the time without the consumer ever knowing. In fact, the entire industry is facing these issues. Participants who are buying, selling, or servicing distressed debts are constantly battling rampant fraud, regulatory oversight, and mistrust. Nobody can do business with any sort of confidence until now with Transparency Registry. Transparency Registry is a global debt registry that prevents fraudulent data manipulation. Utilizing blockchain technology, Transparency Registry creates an immutable record of each debt, safely and efficiently recording every change in a debt's amount, ownership, and placement. So no matter what, a consumer, debt owner, or other registered user can always be assured that they have the most up-to-date and accurate information available. To get started on Transparency Registry, any user, from debt owners to consumers, must go through an accreditation process to become a registered Transparency Registry user. Once registered, each party will have access to more transparent, reliable data for their associated debts, allowing each industry participant to transact confidently in this trustless industry. Transparency Registry will be the light that provides transparency, accountability, and trust, transforming the industry for the better, for good.